What is going on, guys? My name is Chaotic and welcome back to another live stream. Today I'm going to be making my very own lifted off-road cars and vehicles in GTA 5. Basically what I'm doing in today's live stream is doing like a concept, something which I would like to see in GTA 5 and I'm sure many of you guys would also love to see as well. There's no real option right now in the game to create any lifted vehicles apart from the faction donks. That's the only vehicle that we can physically lift up in the game. But I'm sure if Rockstar were to listen to the community, they would see there is a huge amount of potential for a DLC update like this in GTA Online. Now, there are a few people who have already done ideas or done videos like this on YouTube. The one guy that I got this idea from was a guy named Figure8, so big shout out to him. And basically, I'm going to be working around that idea, applying a few of my own ideas, and much more on top of that. So let's get straight into things, guys. So as you guys can see behind me, I have already made one vehicle to start things off with. This is a combination of two vehicles, the trophy truck and the baller. And basically what I've done is I've removed all the bodywork from the trophy truck and I've placed the baller on top to create this awesome masterpiece. Obviously the baller itself is already an SUV, but it's not all that tall. But what I can do obviously with this then is create an off-road, much taller, lifted version of the baller by simply placing the shell on top of the trophy truck. So I think it looks pretty good. Obviously there are a few things wrong with this. You can see right here the actual bodywork is going into the wheels, and obviously you can still see the wheels which I've taken off the baller behind these. So it's not 100% perfect, but I'm sure you guys get the idea. And that's basically what today's stream is all about. And you guys can get involved in as well. If you guys want to make any suggestions for vehicles you would like me to try and lift and see what we can do, you guys can definitely do that. Just leave a comment. So I'm not really going to spend any time showing you guys how to make this because I'm going to make another vehicle right now and basically it applies the same principle. I have already saved this so we can go back to it later on and we can do a small comparison between which ones you guys think are better, worse, and so on. So let's move on to our first vehicle then. So what we have to do for this is go into spooner mode and place down two different vehicles, one which we're going to place on top of another one. We're going to be using the trophy truck as our main base, but there are other vehicles like the Mesa we can use, the Sand King, things like that we can use as the base and then place things on top. But the best one to use is the trophy truck because we can remove pretty much every single panel from it. So let's go down to Object Spooner, Spawn Entity into World, and then Vehicle, and we'll go down to Off-Road and spawn in the trophy truck, which I think is down the bottom. There it is, okay. And we'll come back to that in a few moments. We'll now choose our vehicle which we want to place on top of this. We'll start with something very easy so you guys get the idea on how this is done. I was thinking some form of SUV just like the baller to my left hand side. So we could use the like the older version, the old variant of the baller. Which is a pretty big vehicle. We want something fairly big, which will fill all the space where the trophy truck body is supposed to be. Because if it's too small, you'll see the chassis and the frame poking out, and it doesn't look all that good. So, like I said, if you guys have any suggestions, just comment. I think we might try. I was going to say the cavalcade, but I'm not too sure whether we should go with that at all. I'm not really a huge fan of the cavalcade. We've got the Dubster, which I guess would be kind of good. Yeah, we'll go with the Dubster first of all. I know the Dubster 6x6 is kind of similar, but we'll go with this one for now. And actually, I don't know whether we should go for the wheel on the back or not. We'll use this version where there's no wheel on the back, but I think we can apply it afterwards anyway. So, basically what we need to do then is right-click on this, I think. Ooh, why is that not working? Please work. For some... Oh, there we go. Okay, it took a few attempts, that's all. So, right-click on that, go down, and then attachment options, attach to something, and we want to go down to the trophy truck. Oh, which one is it? Oh, it's not that one, it's the one with the green arrow above it. Okay, that one there. And you can see now it's inside each other. Basically what we want to do from here then is raise it up so it's the, well, roughly the right height. We'll have to remove all the body panels from the trophy truck in a few moments. We might have to move that about a bit more, but it's a pretty good fit actually. You can see the wheel arches are going to be directly above these wheels right here when we remove these panels. So let's do that straight away then. So we've already placed that one down. See if we can select the trophy track. There we go. First attempt. Down to menu customs, and we're now going to go down to extras and remove all the extras. So all the body panels are completely removed, and we want to then go to doors and remove the doors, which will also remove the front fenders on that as well. So by pressing that, that should... Oh, there we go. Okay, so we've only got this one panel by here, which you can never remove, unfortunately. But there we go. Okay, so it's already looking not looking too bad, to be fair. But what we need to do now is select the baller, another baller again, the dubster, and we have to need to remove these wheels right here, which is a bit of a pain because you can't fully remove the wheel, but you can hide them behind the other ones, which are below it. So we're going to go down to menu customs again, to wheels, and then we're going to go down to remove tire and burst all of those first of all. And you can already see they're pretty well hidden as it is, but we can make those a little bit smaller by applying off-road wheels. So let me just show you guys that right now. I'm not too sure if it's going to make a huge amount of difference, but we'll do it anyway, just to see what the difference is. So we'll just select the Raiders. There we go. Yeah, it's quite a big difference actually. A lot smaller, and now when you're looking side on, they're pretty well hidden. Okay, what we need to do now then is move this shell about a bit, because we can see this this panel work here is sticking through. So we need to go back to the dubster again. Actually, we're already on the dubster, aren't we? So we don't need to. We need to go back down to the option right here, attachment options, and just move it. I'm thinking forward slightly by there, so that the panel or the chassis or the frame isn't sticking through by there. I think slightly more. There we go. Okay, so we've still got this frame coming out the back, which I guess doesn't look too bad. And then on the front, we've got this bull bar right here, adding it, adding this little effect there. So the wheels, I guess you can classify these now as wide wheels, like on the Tornado we got in GTA Online yesterday. We just like remove this out of the way, so we can focus on this right here. So let's go back to the menu customs then. Let's fully customize this and try and sort of merge the two the best we can. So we will now go down to what's the first option we can apply? We can go down to paints. Okay, let's start off with paints then. I am thinking we should go with, I don't actually like this silver. The silver's quite nice, but what color should I go for, guys? Comment right now, what color do you guys think would look best? I will scroll through. Right, why is that not applying? That's kind of weird. Wait, am I definitely on? I'm on the trophy track. That would be why. Okay, we wanna select the other vehicle. Come on, the dubster. Why are you not selecting? Not really too sure why. There we go, dubster. It's a little bit difficult for some reason. It shouldn't actually happen or do that with every vehicle, but we're a little bit unlucky. Okay, spoiler. Can we apply? Oh, it's just a spare wheel. What would that look like if we applied the spare wheel? Actually, it doesn't look too bad. Look at that. It actually fits really, really well with that bumper on the back. Like it's meant to be. Rockstar knew this was going to happen. So yes, we'll put the spare wheel on the back. Looks really, really good. Okay. Custom front bumper. Okay, we'll apply all these customizations and just take a look at what it's going to look like. So we've got chrome bull bar. Again, sort of goes well. We can put the winch on there as well. Yes, I'm liking that. Winch with lights. Let's try that. Yes, it looks good. Black bull bar and then black with... Yes, we're going to go with a black one then. I think we might go with a black and silver theme because I do like that color. But if you guys have any suggestions, just comment. And I think this grey right here... Oh, is it grey or black? I can't really tell. The shading is... Oh, yeah, I think it's black. We'll make it grey, I think. I think we should go grey, like a gunmetal grey, to sort of go with a silver. Or not. We'll give it a try anyway. So, but we'll continue on customizing this first of all. So, around to the back. Let's have a look what we can apply here. So we've got stock. We go black. Actually, I'm not too sure that's going to work. Is it going through? It really is. It might be okay. Because if we make this black as well... Yeah, I think we'll leave it at that as well. That could work. If we make the framework here black as well, it looks like it's meant to be. It's supposed to merge together correctly. Okay. Let's move on then to our next customization. Oh, there's quite a few customization options. We'll apply a black one by there. Exhaust. Let's go around the back and see what that looks like. Where are the exhausts? I don't think we can really see them, so we might as well just leave it on stock then. So I think we have side exhausts. Oh, you can't really see them. There's a side exhaust on the other side of this sill, right here. Sort of, yeah, just below where the sill is. So the still is kind of blocking that, but not to worry. Let's move on to grill. What options do we have right here? I do like the one we've already got, to be honest, but we could go down to black and... yeah, I think we'll go black. Black or chrome. Oh, black. Black, black, black. Okay, let's take a look at hood. So we can put the off-road hood on with the tyre. Should we do that? Should we put the off-road hood on? I wish I could change the design of the mesh on the actual hood. If we just make it black instead, so it's like a carbon look to it, but we can't. I think right now we'll leave it at that. Well, we will put that one on to give it a bigger, better off-road look. That's the whole idea of this live stream, to create these lifted off-road style vehicles. So, let's move on then to fenders. What's that going to look like? Oh yes, with the snorkel, that's perfect. Right now it's going very, very well. We could put the roof rack on, go black. Yes, we'll do that. Okay, let's move on to the next one is paints, by the looks of things. Okay, I think I'm going to leave it at silver. I do like the silver, but we'll go through some of the options and just see what we have. So, black, steel, silver. I'm going to go with the silver. I'm not even going to waste my time with like going through those. And then secondary color, I think we're going to make sure that's black. Although I'm not too sure you can even apply one. Can we apply one? Black. Oh, we can. Oh, but that makes the... okay, I think it's too much black now. So we'll go back to silver, I think, on that. Oops. Why did Franklin just do that? Okay, back to rolled silver then. Okay. And, oh, I guess we should change the wheels as well. Make sure they're black and completely hidden. Okay, I think that's pretty much it now in terms of customizations. Have we got... oh, we can make the windows limo so that they're sort of like really, really black. So it's very, very dark. Not that one. Windows, there we go. Let's go to... oh, black. Is that like proper black? That is fantastic. So we can hide the frame inside the cab, because obviously we don't want that inside there. The roll cage is a little bit low, but there's nothing we can really do about that. So let's move on then to our next option. We can apply a few more extras. I'm afraid if I do this though, the wheels respawn. They sometimes do that, so we won't touch the extras. But we'll just go straight on to make sure that collision is turned off, because obviously when we're driving around, we don't want these two vehicles to collide. So it is now classified as one vehicle, so when we right click on this, it should go straight to the trophy truck, which it did. And now we can customize the trophy truck. We're going to make the... we'll go straight down to paintwork, I think. We'll go straight down to paints and make sure that frame is the same color. I think black is probably going to be our best option. It is going to be in secondary color. We'll go to, I think, metallic, and we'll just go for straight black. There we go, look at that. That looks real good. Okay, and I think, I'm pretty sure we haven't got a primary. I think I accidentally selected it earlier, but let me just make sure we've definitely got a primary on. There we go, okay. We've definitely got a primary on now. And that's pretty much it for what I want to do for this. I guess we could customize these tires, these wheels, sorry. But then I kind of like these bigger, wider wheels. We could put the off-road ones on, but I kind of like these, so I think we'll leave it at that. So that's, I think, pretty much all the options we can apply. I don't think there's anything else. So what we'll do then is we will save this as one of our favorites, so we're going to return to it later on. Let me just do that. Let's go to... ooh, where is it? Model is my favorites. So when we save this now, we can save as lifted dubster. There we go. Hopefully that hasn't overwritten the other one I've made. Okay, let's go back into normal mode. There we go. And we will... actually, what I'm going to do first of all is just bring this baller over here so I can do like a little comparison between the two. And... take a look at both. Yeah, we're going to drive around in this dubster in a few moments. I know I haven't driven around in the baller, but driving around is driving around. So, you guys can see we've got two off-road vehicles right here. Both have the same wheels, actually, I've just realised. But look at that. I think it's so, so cool the fact we can do this. I know it's a bit of a disappointment right here that we've got the frame inside the cab, but from the other angles, look how good this is. It looks so natural, like it's supposed to be. Look at the... let me just show that again. I'm really, really pleased with this framework on the back, because we've got the trophy truck framework coming out the back right here, giving us an extra bumper that's perfect spacing between the rear wheel as well. Just look at that. It's so, so awesome. I am just amazed by how good this has come out. Well, maybe too many lights on the front, if only we would remove those. But that, overall, I think, works really, really well. What do you guys think about this vehicle? Do you guys like this one, or do you guys think that there's a few improvements that need to be made? I like it so far. Let's drive around a bit in Sandy Shores, just to show you guys how cool this is. And of course we have the trophy truck engine in this as well, so it's a little bit faster than the standard Dubster. Somebody asked to go in first person. You guys always ask me to go in first person, so here we go. This is what it looks like. So it's the trophy truck point of view, which obviously isn't very good. I don't think there's any way of changing your point of view in the first person. We can change like the driver's position, but oh well, there we go. Let's have a quick look at chat. Somebody asked, what car is this? This, of course, is one of the vehicles I have just made, if you've just tuned in. This is a combination between the Dubster and the trophy truck. Of course, lifting it up, adding all the really cool features to it as well. Do a bit of off-road driving, seeing we're in the desert. I think it is so, so cool. The wheels are poking through. I can't remove those, unfortunately. If only we could. But I think it works so well. I just can't believe how like perfectly this has gone through. Because you'll see later on now during this stream that some vehicles are just like the wrong length or the wrong width, and it just doesn't work with the chassis, it doesn't work with the frame of the trophy truck or the other vehicles we could use. But this works pretty much perfectly. It is amazing how well it's worked. I'm so glad we started off with this first of all. Someone said, can we go for a like spike? We can definitely go for a like spike. Right now, guys, if you would like to see an off-road lift kit DLC in GTA 5, drop a like. I definitely would love to see one. I'm sure you guys would do too. And I'm sure Rockstar have considered it, and maybe somewhere down the line they will. We haven't really got any lifted vehicles in GTA right now, apart from the Faction Donks, which isn't exactly an off-road vehicle, which it does work well off-road, but it's not supposed to be one. I know the doors aren't working, but just ignore that for now. So there we go. That's the two vehicles I've made so far. We've got a Baller, which I made before the stream began as a test, and then we've got the Dubster right there, which I just made. So if you guys have just tuned in and you want to see how I made that, just go back and you can take a look. But we're going to move on to our next vehicle right now. I want you guys to comment any suggestions you have in terms of vehicles which I should lift, which vehicles I could do. There was a suggestion that came in earlier for the adder. Yeah, that's what it was. I was thinking of something else then. But no, I saw the adder. So we're going to try the adder then. I'm not really too sure how well this is going to work. But if you guys have any more suggestions, I'll note them down in my head, which it's not very good at remembering, by the way. But I can see a few suggestions coming in right now. Oh, loads and loads of people asking to do either the limo or the bus. Or the train. Yeah, we can do all of those, don't worry, don't worry. Or the Armour Karuma, that's a really good suggestion as well. We'll do all of those, don't worry, we got loads of time. We're going to start off with the adder though. That suggestion came in first of all earlier on, so let me do that. So let me just put these side by side first of all. We're going to, oh, there we go. We'll put that one there. We can put them in like a little showcase here. So when we've done a vehicle, we can put it next to the other one and just show them all off. So there we go. That's two so far. I really do like these two. Let's see if we can do something really good with the adder and the trophy truck. We could use the trophy truck or we could use the Messer as the chassis. I'm thinking the trophy truck is going to be the better one to use, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, so let's open up the menu again, down to Object Spooner. Let's go down to Spawn Entity, Vehicle, and we'll go down to, oh, Super first of all. Adder, there we go, we'll place that one right there, and then we'll go on to Off-Road next, and the trophy truck is right there. Look at the size difference in that. But, oh, actually I'm not too sure if that's going to work. I think the adder, the space between the wheels is too long, but we'll just see how that works. Okay, so first of all what I'll do then is I'll right click on the trophy truck and we'll remove all the panels so we know exactly what it's going to look like as soon as we put the adder on top. We don't want to like merge them, we want to merge them, I can speak eventually. We don't want to merge them straight away, so it didn't work out too well last time. Let's go to remove, why is that? Oh, there we go. All done. So remove the doors first of all. So the front of the car is exposed, and then we'll go on to where was it next? It was extras. Yes. There we go. And remove all of those. So we've literally just got the shell of the trophy truck. Next of all, then of course we want to right-click on the adder, and let's place this one on top of the trophy truck. I can hear a speeding car in the background and a wolf right now, and both of those are annoying the fuck out of me. So let's place this on top of this trophy truck, and we need to raise it up. Let's get a little bit closer so we can see what's going on. Let's raise it up. That actually looks kind of cool right there, I'm not gonna lie. If we could just leave it like that, somehow get rid of the frame. We should go back down again. Get rid of the frame above. Look at the wheel size on that, that'd be awesome. But nope, we can't do that. Might be able to, I'm just not too sure how it's done. Okay, so we'll lift it up. I'm not really too sure how this is going to work. Unless we put that one... No, when you have the same height, so the frame is sort of inside the cab like that. And this is not going to look that good by the looks of things. It's going to be a little bit strange, but we'll just work with it anyway. Someone wanted to see it, so we'll give it a try. Do we need to move it forward? I don't think we do. It's pretty good there, central. Okay then. Let's first of all customize this adder. We'll go down to wheels and make sure the tires are removed, and then we'll try and hide the wheels the best we can. There we go. And then if we go down to or up to off-road, there it is. We can make the wheels slightly smaller. We still can't hide those, unfortunately. Someone said, why didn't you just use the remove wheels option, which is by here. Let me show you guys that. Wait, no, it was in... There it is. Make all wheels invisible. It doesn't actually work if the vehicles are already like collided like they are right now. I'm not really too sure why, but unfortunately we can't do that. Okay, let's continue on then. We'll have to leave it at that right now. Actually, we could first of all set the color, wheel color. We'll just go for black, so it sort of merges with the sort of body work behind there. It's not going to look perfect, but we'll just work with it for now. Okay, let's move on then to what's the next customization option? Oh, just paint. There's not really a huge amount we could do with this. So let's go for, what should we go for on this one? Should we go for like a red, or maybe I'm trying to think what colors would work well. Maybe red. We'll go down to red and we'll see what that looks like. Red. Oh yeah, I think I like red. Red and black. We could have black as a secondary. We'll make the framework black as well on the trophy truck. So yeah, we'll give that a try. Secondary, make sure that's definitely black. Yep, there we go. Then we'll go on to wheels we've already done. So we can move down to, we're going to do doors. Windows, okay, and we'll make that black as well. So we can try and hide most of the framework inside the cab as much as possible. Well, it does look like we have a little roll cage inside there, which doesn't look too bad, I guess. So I think that's pretty much it for the customizations on this one. What exactly is this? Extra one. I have no idea. Oh no, that was wheels. I don't know what these options even are, so I've just reapplied the wheels. Let me go back to wheels again and remove those. Remove tires first of all. Oh, there we go. We'll just leave it on the wheels because they're off-road wheels anyway. Okay, so now we need to click... Actually, no, we need to make sure the collision is turned off, and then we need to click on the trophy truck. Okay, now we can customize this. So let's go down to... Can we do wheels first of all? And change the wheel color to black. I think black looks pretty good. And then we will go to... what option have we got next? We have... Oh, just paint. There's not a huge amount on this either. Okay, so let's go to metallic black as the primary and then secondary. So that one panel down there has changed. Hardly anything, because we removed pretty much all the panels off the trophy truck. Metallic black. There we go. Look at that. That's pretty good, to be fair. I think that's pretty much it for the customizations on that one. Nothing else I can really do. Let's have a quick look around this with Franklin. So let's go into first person. It's probably the best way to do this. So it is slightly disappointing that these wheels are still here. It's a shame we couldn't remove those. I don't know why they're not fully black. They're like grey. Oh well. Okay, so from the back it looks pretty good, I think. The framework sort of merges reasonably well. Maybe if we lowered the car slightly, so I wish I could point in this mode. You can't point in story mode, unfortunately, but so the framework by here was inside that grille. I'm not too sure if that would look any better or not, but I think it would. But if we did lower it, unfortunately the roll cage inside would poke through the roof, which would look terrible. Then from the front, I can sort of see this working as an off-road lifted car. I know it's like kind of strange looking, but I can definitely see it working. It's a shame by here. Wait, maybe if I change, because this panel right here, the one that's black by there, if we make that red to go with the car, that might merge well. It might look more more mergy. I'm trying to think of the wording. So let's go to menu customs and we'll try red, primary. Okay, metallic, and we'll go down to red. Okay, red, and we'll go into Franklin again. Yeah, that kind of works, sort of. Maybe black was better now. I'm not too sure whether black was better or not. For now, we'll just leave it like that. And what I'm going to do as well, before I forget, is save this. So just in case it despawns or explodes or something, we aren't going to lose it. So we'll save this as lifted. Oh, actually, no, not capital letters. What am I doing? Lifted adder. Okay, let's back out of here and then go for a drive. Okay. Let's have a quick look at the comments right now. Someone said, try the Brawler. Isn't the Brawler already a lifted vehicle, kinda? We can try it and see what it looks like, slightly more lifted. This car kinda looks, kinda cool, I think, lifted. Gonna need a few changes. It's glitching out right now as well, the bodywork's moving around. There's a few changes, but it's definitely got potential right there. I think next of all, we're gonna do the Kuruma. Loads and those people are asking for the Kuruma, so don't worry, we'll definitely take a look at that. A quicker drive round in this first of all. We'll do the Kuruma and then maybe an SUV, and then we'll do something crazy. I know there's loads of people asking for the limo. We've also had a few suggestions for the bus as well. I'm not really too sure how they're going to work. We might have to put those on the Liberator, which is going to be pretty interesting to do, but we'll give it a go. Oops! Wasn't paying attention. Oh, he's going to try and fight me. We're driving around. I should probably drive more on the off-road sections because this is supposed to be an off-road Liftkit DLC update concept video live stream. It was a bit of a mouthful. Someone said try a boat. Okay, we want something realistic here, guys. Something we actually could possibly see in GTA. I know a boat is kind of crazy. We'll have one crazy idea, but I want to try and stay to you know, something slightly realistic. I know a lifted Bugatti, a lifted Adder isn't exactly realistic, but if such a DLC was to come to the game, what type of vehicles would and would not be lifted? Ooh, the Prius. That's a pretty good suggestion. A lifted Prius. Yeah, we might try that as well. We'll drive back to the airfield then. We'll park it next to the other ones, and we will continue on. We probably should have increased the speed on this one because it's the Adder. Oops, there we go. Right, so we'll put this one alongside here. And we'll move on to the Kuruma. Okay, oh, it's fairly straight. Okay then, just like warping out of the door. There we go. Right, so that's our first 3 vehicles. So far, I think my favourite definitely has to be the Dubster because of how well it merged. But, they're pretty good examples. Okay, let's move on then to our next vehicle. We're going to do the Kuruma, and I think we'll use a different chassis this time. I'm not too sure how that's going to work, but we'll give it a try at least. We need to go into spooner mode, and we'll place down the Kuruma first of all. So we've got object spooner. Let's go down to spawn entity, vehicle, and then the Kuruma is it sport? Oh, it's in sport. Should we go for the armoured version or should we go for the standard version? Kuruma, where are you? Kuruma armoured. I think we're going to go for the armoured version only because it'll be easier to hide the chassis or the frame inside the car. So we'll place that down and let's now try and spawn in. I'm going to try a Messer because the Merryweather Messer has a pretty good frame on it, but that might not work and we will have to just like remove it completely and start again. We'll give it a go though because I want to try something a little bit different. So let's spawn the Messer in and just have a quick look how these are going to merge. We right click on the Kuruma and place it on the Messer. Attachment options, attach something to the Messer right there, and let's bring that up. Let's see how this works then. Is this gonna work at all? Actually, I don't think so. I don't think it's gonna work at all. Unless we... What can we do there to somehow make that work? We could try going higher again. Higher, and then maybe bringing it forward. Let's have a look at... Oh, forward. So it's by there. I don't think that's going to work. By the looks of things, that's a terrible example. Okay then, so back to plan B then, where we're going to have to use the trophy truck again, because The Mess is quite a big vehicle, and the Kuruma isn't big enough to really fit that frame. Some of the bigger SUVs might work, but that one isn't. So let me just delete both of these. That's probably the easiest thing to do. We delete this one, delete that one, and we will start again. So let's spawn in. Let's go down to vehicle again, and spawn in sports. Kuruma, where are you? Kuruma. Got loads of vehicle options we could go through, because I can see quite a few here I think would work well. But maybe another live stream is going to be needed to go over just all of these vehicles, because you guys have loads of suggestions as well, like the Dukes, Trevor's vehicle, the bus, the Porsche 911. So we're not going to get them all into this stream, but maybe we'll do another one sometime. Off-road, and we want to go down to the trophy truck. Let's remove all the panels off this one again. So we'll go down to customs. We need to go down to, first of all, doors is the first option, I think. Let's remove all those doors. So that's the front of the car gone, and then extras. Remove all of those. Okay. So there we go. We have the shell of the trophy truck. Let's put the Kuruma on top of that then. Attachment options, attach to something, and down to the trophy truck. And let's then raise that up. See what that's going to look like. This could work well. It's either going to work well or terribly. So, should we go higher again? Because we still got a bit of frame showing, so we could go a bit higher to try and hide that. There we go. Okay. Look at that. Actually doesn't look too bad. Oh, look at that as well. The framework on the front, I think, comes out of the car quite nicely. And around the back sort of merges well with that bumper. It's sort of going through the exhaust by there, so it's not perfect, but okay, let's try and work our magic on this one then. So back down to menu customs, wheels, let's remove the wheels, remove tires, front. Oh, wrong one. Oh wait, no! Oh no! I've removed the wrong ones. I meant to remove the ones on the Kuruma. Oh no. Okay, I might have to start again. Am I really going to have to do that? See if I can remove... Oh, god damn it, there we go. Actually, I might be able to work with that. You'll see what I'm going to do in a moment. Let me just remove the wheels from this one now that it's selected. Wait, why is it not removing? Why is the Kuruma... Oh wait, maybe the Armour Kuruma... The Armour Kuruma wheels can't come off. Okay, we'll have to start again anyway. My apologies. So let me right click on this, delete. Damn, okay. We'll have to use a non-Armour Kuruma then, because you can't remove the wheels, or the tires, sorry, on the armoured version. Yeah, I'm getting confused right now. Okay, so spawn entity, down to vehicle, let's go down to, where was it, sports, and Kuruma was sort of around here, there we go. Standard Kuruma, and then let's spawn in the trophy truck, so third time lucky. Let's, oh look at that, the black and lime green is kind of nice. Let's go to, where was it, here, and to doors, remove the doors first of all of those, and then extras, we'll take all of those off, so we have just the shell. Okay, let's quickly go through this, right click on that, up to attachment options, attach to the trophy truck, and then let's turn so we can see that, down to the Z, and let's bring that up. Okay, that should work, or should be identical to the other one. Let's have a quick look at that. There we go. Okay, so that's, yeah, that's okay, that's fine. So let's go to the customization options then, remove the wheels. I can still hear that wolf. I'm going to try and find that wolf and kill it, because it's really annoying me right now. I don't know if you guys can even hear the game volume, but it's quite loud in my ear, because I have headphones on. So let's go down to remove tires. There we go, remove those. I've got a feeling this is not going to work too well either. Just like the adder, they're going to be in the way again. But do I need to move this forward slightly maybe? Oh, it's like the car is slightly too short, because you see that the wheel arch is sort of out of shape. It's a shame we couldn't like blow the vehicle up, like make it bigger. There's a way of doing that. Let's see if there's like a way of making the vehicle bigger in game. There is a way of doing it, but I think you need a separate mod, which I don't have. We'll see if that's an option that I have on here. So visible opacity, is this like a, no it's not that, oh wait, opacity. You can like change the opacity. I didn't realize that was even a thing. Okay, can we go to entity, bring entity, no, press and ground, trigger FX, what's this? I have no idea what these even are. I don't even know what half the stuff is on this menu, to be honest. Okay, I don't think it's any of that. So, okay, I'm not going to touch any of that just in case. So let's go to attachment options then. Oh, wait. Have all the tyres come back? I think they just have, haven't they? What have I pressed that's done that? Down to remove. Okay. Wait. The tyres are still there. Why is that? Have I done something wrong? Has it glitched out? Make wheels invisible. That doesn't work. Sorry, guys. Why are the tyres not getting removed this time? That's really weird. Just ignore that. I don't want to really spend any more time like starting again. So we'll just have to pretend they're not there, okay? If you guys can do that for me, that would be greatly appreciated. Let's just go to radar wheels and we'll just make those black. So they're slightly smaller now. Let's go to wheels. Oh, wait. Why has that happened? They haven't actually... I don't know why they're not exploding. That's so weird. Okay, we'll just leave it at that for now because I don't really know what's going on. Okay, so let's go to wheel color. I can't even change those. Okay. Let's we'll have to fit a set of off-road wheels there, and then there we go. Now that should be black. Yes. Okay. That's out of the way. Let's move on to what options we got. Okay, spoiler. We'll put a GT wing. It's probably a bit too much, isn't it? There we go. The carbon wing, type 2. Let's put the... No, we won't put the splitter on. It's not going to look right. We'll put the body front splitter on then. Skirts, we'll put some of those on. Exhaust. We probably won't be able to see the exhaust, so I think it really matters. Let's have a quick look. Actually, that works quite well because now they're on either side of the frame. Okay, let's move on then to chassis. We don't want to put a roll cage. We've already got one. Engine, no, none of those. Down to paint. Okay then. What colour should I go for on this one? We've had red on the Adder, we've got silver on the Dubster, we've got white on the Baller. Should we go for maybe a blue this time, or should we go for a black? I'm thinking black. Let's try black all over. That might work well. Okay, and we'll go for a metallic black. There is no secondary on the colour, doesn't really matter. We've already got wheels set. Doors, windows. Make sure those are tinted to black so you can't really see the frame inside. And then all the extras. There aren't any extras in this vehicle. Okay then, let's make sure that collision is turned off. And now we can move on to the trophy truck. So let's first of all go straight to paints. Oh, wrong one. Straight to paints. Where is it? Need to make sure all doors are removed. They already are. Okay. Paints, primary. Oh, not primary. Sorry, secondary. And we're going to make sure that that is also black. I think all the frames will be black so far, haven't they? Yeah, they have. So one of them needs to be white. Okay, so that should do it. Let's go to primary, metallic, and that's black as well. Oh, I'm not really too sure why this here is an orangey yellow color. But nothing we can do about that. Okay, let's go to wheel color then, and we'll set those to... Wait, we can't do that to stock wheels. We could change the wheel color on the other ones, but not this one. That's kind of weird. So what we'll have to do then is set off-road wheels on this. Wheels. Oh wait, wheel color. Can we do this? There we go. Okay, we can do it in that category, not the other one. That's not really too sure why, but there we go. And that is, I think, all the customizations that I wanted to apply. Okay, let's go into Franklin mode and take a look around this car. So this is the lifted Kuruma. Not quite exactly what I wanted because for some reason we couldn't remove those wheels and the tires, but it's probably the least working one, if that makes sense, because we can't get the wheels to perfectly fit under those wheel arches. But I'm sure you guys get the idea. This is a lifted Kuruma. You guys get the idea. Just imagine, like, maybe put like a blurry effect over your eyes, and if you did, you'd be alright. It would look fine because you wouldn't be able to tell that it's not perfect, but it looks okay. And the exhaust by here as well. I can't point because I'm in story mode. The exhaust in there as well I think works quite well. So let's have a quick drive around in this then. Then we'll park up and we'll move on to our next vehicle. I forgot what I was going to do next. You guys had a really awesome suggestion, but I completely forgot. So if you guys have any ideas in regards to vehicles you would like me to try and lift, then comment and we will try one of those. I'm hoping for an SUV because I want to try and put an SUV body on top of the Mesa, not just the trophy truck, because we can use other chassis. So please try and suggest an SUV. But, oh, maybe the Hummer. I've just seen the Hummer by there. That could work. We could always go with a pickup truck as well. Try and lift the Bison or something. Let's do a bit of off-road driving. Let's go over here. There's a little bit of terrain. Let's see what it looks like over there. Quick sip of my drink because I've been talking for about half an hour or so, and my mouth is getting dry. Oh, that was weird. Just crashed into a rock. Oops. Yeah, it's a shame about those wheels and those tires, but it doesn't look too bad. It's probably one of my favourite sports vehicles in the game, the Kuruma, the armoured version, of course. It's a really awesome vehicle. Let's go back to the runway. There's no point driving about too much. I'm sure you guys would agree. You get the whole idea. So let's park this up there. Oh, just slide around. Sweet. And park it right alongside the adder. Okay. So let's have a quick look at chat. What are you guys suggesting right now? Suggestions coming in are the Lost Slam van, the Smart Car, with the Prius, the Picador, the Dubster, the Guardian, the X80. Quite a few suggestions, in fact. Oh, the Tractor. Oh, the Tractor. That would be awesome. Use the Tractor as the base, and then place things on top. That could be a good suggestion. But I want to go for an SUV. So, before I forget, let me just save this as a vehicle so we can come back to it if we need to. So lifted Kuruma. There we go. Right then, back into Franklin mode, and we'll run over here. Actually, I'll place Franklin a little bit further away, and now we'll go into Object Spooner. So let me spawn in the base first of all. We'll spawn in the Mesa because I want to use that as the base this time, and then we'll take a look at chat again and see what you guys are suggesting for vehicles to use as the body. Spawn entity, vehicle, down to off-road, and the Mesa should be down here. Okay, so place the Mesa there. I want to use this body, this frame right here, see what that looks like. And okay, let's go through all the SUV options. We got the Marshall. We're going to use the Liberator or the Marshall later on. The Kalahari is just trash. We won't even bother looking at that. We could use the Insurgent, but they're already lifted, so it's kind of pointless. The injection will be big enough. The quad bike. Let's try and lift the quad bike. The Guardian's already lifted. The Dune Loader's already lifted. Can't really do that one. The Dubster. We've already done the Dubster. The Brawler someone suggested, but the Brawler's already lifted, kinda. The Bodhi. The Bodhi maybe. But my issue is hiding the frame. If we go for a pickup truck or something like the Bodhi, we won't be able to hide it. So I'm not really seeing any off-road vehicles here that I'm liking. So, we could use the Rancher XL. We'll go to SUVs first of all and take a look through these options. Quick look at the chat right now. You guys are saying use the Hummer or the Cavalcade. I think that's pretty much what you guys are suggesting. Maybe the Guardian. So I'm thinking Hummer. I'm quite interested to see what the Hummer's like because I do like the Hummer in real life. It is known as the Patriot, right? Yeah, the Patriot. Okay, we're going to try the Hummer then, the Patriot, and see what that looks like. And hopefully, fingers crossed, this goes well. So let me first of all try and remove as many panels from this as possible. I don't think there are too many panels we can remove apart from the doors, but I might leave those on there just in case it makes it look better. We'll see. Okay, attachment options, attach to the Mesa, and it's actually almost a pretty good fit. Apart from the Hummer's a little bit too long, the wheelbase is slightly too long. But we'll maybe play around with that and see what we can do. So let's lift it up first of all. And, we'll go all the way up. Let's lift it all the way up. Why not? And what are we looking at right here? So we've got the winch by there. I think that's pretty much it. Maybe we go a little bit higher. Should we go higher again? See how high we can go before it becomes just too silly. It's going to be too high. Okay, so we need to try and make it merge. Under the map. Try and make it merge with the front. So we'll go down a little bit to. The lights are still showing through. I think maybe there. So it's not ridiculously high. Only an extra foot off the ground or so. Okay, we'll go with that. I think we'll go with that for now. We can always change it later on. But, okay, the main concern here then is the wheels. I'm trying to hide those, so let's see what we can do. Let's go to the custom shop first of all. I am on the Patriot. Yeah, I am on the Patriot, okay. Wheels, let's go down to remove tires. Remove those. And, oh, I can see now we actually have this mudguard right here showing through. That's going to be slightly annoying. But we'll try and play around with it and see what we can do. Otherwise, I guess we could always place the Hummer on the chassis here. I just want to try a different one. I don't know if the wheelbase here is actually quite short. So I've got a feeling it's not really going to work very well. Okay, you guys are saying go on the other chassis. I'm thinking that as well. So let's remove these and start again, just like we did with the last vehicle. So let's go back down to object spooner, spawn entity into world. We're going to spawn in the trophy truck, which just works well because we can remove all the panels from that. And then we will go down to, it was in SUVs, and Patriot was fairly close to the bottom. Okay, let's try again then. Let's see if we're more successful this time. Customs, down to doors, and we will remove all of those. Then down to extras, and just remove all of those. Okay, right click on the Patriot, and then place this on the trophy truck. There we go. And this, hopefully, is going to work extremely well. Is it going to be well or not? Not very well. Oh, actually, looking at it now, the wheelbase is... Is the wheelbase shorter? Is it shorter than the Meta? Let me just spawn the Meta in very quickly. That's the reason why I went to the this vehicle, because I thought it was going to be longer. But I could be wrong with that. So let me just quickly go to... the menu again, object spooner, let's go down to, where was it? Off-road, right? The mess is an off-road, okay. Oops, that was way too quick. There we go, okay. We just place it side by side. There we go, okay, I think the Mesa is slightly bigger in the length of the wheelbase. Just move that by there. Oh, it's only like, is it like an inch or so? It's probably no difference at all. Oh, it's not even worth. Yeah, let me just get rid of that. It's kind of pointless. We're not even going to change it over. The difference is minimal, if anything. So back to the Patriot then. Let me just right click on the Patriot, and we're going to move it up so we can place it at the right height. Let's see about there. I'm thinking there. Let's have a quick look around the back. Ooh, maybe higher again then. Okay, let me see how high we can go. Is that going to be like too over the top? Yes, that's a bit over the top right there, isn't it? Is that too high, guys? Or do you guys think that's perfect? I think if we remove these wheels, we'll take a look. Let me remove these wheels then from the Patriot. I kind of want to go into something absolutely crazy where it's like so tall that it's just too unrealistic. And just see what it looks like, I guess. Wheels, let's go down to remove tires first of all, pop these ones, and see what this is going to look like. These tires and wheels are going to be a problem again, I can tell. Let's go to SUV, oh, wrong one, no, off-road, there we go. I'll put the radar ones on, and yeah, because this Patriot is longer than these wheels, we can't really hide them very well, but we're going to leave it at that, unless we lower this down. I guess we could hide. Let's just hide the wheels by lowering it down. So let me just see what that looks like, just in case it's better than what I have in mind. I keep going, almost the same height as the Patriot is standard. It is the same height as. Okay, it's not going to be possible to really hide it then. So we'll just pretend they're not there. Okay, can you guys do that for me? Just pretend they're not there. We need to put the. Let's try and put the license plate maybe there, so it's kind of in there. Maybe we bring this back a bit. I'm trying to make this perfect as possible, so maybe back there. Okay, it's going to look really, really strange. Really, really strange by here. But yeah, we'll go with that for now, okay? I'm like thinking way too much into it. It's just like a concept, isn't it? So let's go with that then, and we will go and customize this vehicle then. So we've done that. I think all the only options we can do are paints. So let's go for, what should we go for on this one? I think blue. Let's go for a blue and see what that looks like. Let's go down to, oh, red's kind of nice. Or orange, maybe? Oh, orange. Yes, we'll go with orange because we've already got the orange orange frame. Well, I might make that black, as I've done so with pretty much every vehicle. So let's go back up to wheels and set the wheel color to black, so that sort of merges with the tires. And then I want to change the window tint to black, so we can hide the inside of that car as much as possible. And then make sure collision is turned off. Okay, we can now move on to the trophy truck. Let's have a look at the frame options first of all. I'm thinking black, but we can always leave it orange if I think orange is better. We want to first of all make sure the wheel color is set to black. And then let's go back to, oh, there we go, wrong option. And paints, we'll leave primary. What should we go for primary? Primary, oh, go to black. And then secondary, what should secondary be at? We'll try black. Ooh, maybe black. Although I kind of like the idea of the bumper really showing out, so let's go down orange. There it is. Leave it on orange, I think. I think the body is like so high it's unrealistic. I think it's going to be a bit too high, but we'll leave it at that right now. Look at that. I think from a distance, it kind of looks cool. Don't you think? It's the same sort of height as the Guardian, but let's have a look around the vehicle then. So yes, this wheelbase right here, it fits kind of well under the wheel arch, but obviously because we've moved it so far back, this no longer fits, and the wheel is a lot more exposed. We've got this little bumper by there, which is I guess not too bad, and then up front I wanted to see the number plate just show through there, which it kind of does. So yeah, from a distance, like I said, doesn't look too bad, but I think up close, not 100% sure it's the best work possible. We just saved this vehicle in case we lose it accidentally. Why is it not selecting? There we go. Save as favorites, and we'll save this as lifted Patriots. Oops, Patriots. There we go. Okay, then let's get into it and drive it around. Have a quick look at the chat. You guys are saying lower it down. Someone said fuck Trump. Okay. Quite a few comments about Trump, in fact. Isn't the election sometime soon? Is it November 8th? November 9th? Around about then? In a week's time or so. It's getting real close for you guys out in America. This is the lifted Hummer then, which is kind of cool, I guess. Let's go to first person and take a look at that. See how far, how high we've gone. Pretty high. We've increased it by a fair bit. A quick drive around for a... Oh, there's an explosion down there. Why was that? Let's look at what was going on down here. Oh, the police car like crashed into the bison by here and made it explode. What the fuck? Like pointing their guns now at the destroyed bison. Oh, the police in GTA 5 are rather strange things. Let's do a bit of off-road driving then for a bit, and then we're going to make another vehicle. Oh, crash. We're going to try one more vehicle, like sensible vehicle, I guess, as a suggestion, and then we'll do something crazy. I know right now the most popular one is use the bus and maybe the Liberator, and I think some people want to see the limo as well, but we'll go for that in a few moments. I want to do one more sensible idea, and then we'll try something crazy. So comment right now, what vehicle should I lift next? It could be an SUV, it could be a sports car, a supercar, whatever you want. This is what we've done so far. We're coming back to the airfield right now. We've done the Baller, which I did before the stream began, the Dubster, which is my favourite so far, the Adder, which is kind of cool, the Kruma, which isn't 100% perfect, and then we've got this Hummer here, which I think is just not really right, because obviously the Hummer is a little bit too big for the frame and chassis that we've got. Okay, so there we go. That's what we got so far. We've done 4 in the stream, 5 in total. Have a quick look at the chat. So, you guys are saying the T20, the Baller, I've already done the Baller, the Limo, the T20, T20, the Tractor, yes, the X90, the Banshee, the Volvo, what Volvo? The Tractor, the Panto on the monster truck, We've got the T20, the X90 and the T20 seem to be the most popular. So, we're trying to think which will work best. I think the T20 would work best because you have to remember the X80 is such a long vehicle it won't fit properly on the frame itself. So we'll try the T20, which is a little bit shorter, and we'll see how that goes. So into spooner mode, open up the menu, down to object spooner. Let's go down to spawn entity into world vehicle. Let's go down to let's spawn in the frame first of all, the trophy truck. Then we'll go across to I said the T20, didn't I? The supercar category T20. So there it is by there. Okay, right. Let's remove the shell then first of all from here, and then we'll place the T20 on there and see what it looks like. So let's go to, oh, wrong one. Customs. Let's go to doors and remove all of those. So that's the front end gone, and then the extras, remove all of those. Okay, right then, let's right click on that. Attachment options, attach to something, attach to the trophy truck, and let's lift that up. How is this going to look? I'm already having doubts. Okay, right. So by the looks of things, it's not quite long enough for the wheels. So maybe the X80 would be a better choice. So we've got the frame sticking through there, although we might be able to change the colour of that one so it sort of merges more. Let me see if we can. Should we maybe bring it forward? Forward, we want to move it. It's kind of the right height. Let's see if we go down a little bit. Let's try down and see if we can do something with that frame later on. Because we can always have like an exterior frame, a little roll cage on the exterior, and we'll try to lower it down a little bit more. Not gonna look that. Oh wait, that low. It's a little bit low. I'm thinking maybe that sort of height. So the frame is sticking through because the vehicle isn't all that bulky. I don't know if I should bring it forward or backwards at all. Okay, we'll leave it at that for now. It's only a concept after all. It hasn't going to be perfect. So let's go to menu customs. Let's sort out those wheels first of all by removing the tires, and we'll make them off-road wheels to try and hide those the best we can. Off-road. Should go for a set of Raiders. There we go, and they're black as well as a preset, I think. Quick look view. Yeah, black. Okay. Next of all, let's... Oh, custom front bumper will apply. Is that going to stick through the front? Kind of does, but at the same time, doesn't look too bad. So we'll just leave it at that for now. And then we'll go around the back. I think there's one around the back. How is that going to look? Not too bad. Okay, we'll leave it at that as well. Let's go to skirts then. Put one of those on. Exhausts. Can we even see the exhausts? I don't know. Oh yeah, we can. Okay, what's that going to look like? Race exhaust. Sort of camouflage as well with that because it's quite dark. Okay, hood. We can put the vented hood on if we want to. I think we will. The double vented hood. Go with the vented for now. It's slightly meaner. Okay then, let's move on to the next option. Roof. A roof scoop. Yeah, we'll put a roof scoop on. Why not? And then paints. Okay, what colour should we go for this time? So we got an orange car, we got a red car, we got a black car, we got silver and white. So I want to try something different. Maybe blue. The T20 looks like it in blue. Maybe lime green. I think I had a lime green or a yellow one. We could go for yellow on this one. Yeah, yellow is a pretty good shout in fact. So let's take a look at yellow and see what that looks like. Where is yellow? It should be up by there. It is. Go yellow or race. Oh, we'll go for like an orangey. Orange. No, we'll go for a race yellow. So it's nice and bright. So the black itself is like a huge contrast, and then metallic. It's already set to black. Perfecto. Wheels are set as well. Doors, we don't want to remove those. We want to then make sure that window is set to black. And we have to sort out this frame. We can't change the color of this this red tape, unfortunately. So that's going to look kind of awkward, kind of weird. But we'll see what we can do with maybe changing the wheel color to that color so it sort of goes well. And I think that's pretty much it for what we're going to do on this car. So let's make sure that collision is turned off, and then we'll select the trophy truck. Okay then. Let's go to wheels first of all. Should we set this to black or yellow? Maybe it sounds like a red. No, I'm not really a huge fan of red, so let's try yellow then. Race yellow. Race. Okay, we'll go for race yellow then. Then we need to go down to paints, and we're going to set the primary to. So quick look at race yellow on that one as well. The only thing that's going to change is this this bodywork by here. Let's have a look. Race yellow, further down. Spam it. There we go. Race yellow. Let's have a quick look around the back. That panel by there as well is sticking out, and we've got that there. I'll have a quick look at black, just in case black is... Oh, too quick. Just in case black is better. Oh, maybe it is. Kind of looks... Kind of goes well. Not 100%. Yeah, we'll leave it on black. I think if we go for yellow, it's going to stand out too much. So let's go to secondary color then, and we will make the frame, I think, black again. There's a lot of black frames, and that will hopefully disguise it a lot more. I don't know if we can change. There probably is a way of changing that tape color, but I just don't know how to do it. So that's pretty much all I can do by the looks of things. So maybe I could try and move the body around a bit more, but I'm going to leave it at that now for now. So there we go. Right, let's go back into Franklin mode, just normal mode, and get into it. Have a quick look around it. So again, not my best work. I just wish we could change that that red fabric tape stuff that's going around the car, but unfortunately we can't. So once I try doing a motorcycle, it's going to be kind of hard to do, not going to lie, but we'll leave it this right now. We'll quick drive around. We'll go too far this time. Drive around the airport, maybe over these rocks by here. But yeah, the T20's not the best because of the style and the shape of the car. It doesn't really go very well on the frame that we're using from the trophy truck. But I'm sure you guys get the idea of what a lifted T20 would look like. It's kind of cool in some ways. The Adder looks much better on this frame. We'll just go and park it up straight away. And now it is time for a crazy option as promised, because you guys want to see what the bus and the limo look like lifted. I'm going to go for the bus first of all. Maybe we'll do the limo afterwards. We'll just see how it's going. But let me first of all save this as the lifted T20. Lifted T20. There we go. Okay then. Let's go back into this mode, move Franklin out of the way, place him right there. Actually, you know what, so far guys, I want you to let me know which is your favourite. I want to try and interact with you guys a lot more because I'm getting like so into this streaming. Like, I don't even look at the chat half the time, and I do apologise. It's difficult to do the live stream and read the chat at the same time. So right now guys, comment out of all of these, which is your favourite. We've got the Baller, the Dubster, the Adder, the Karuma, the Patriot, and then the T20. My favourite is the Dubster because it works so well. But the Baller's also kind of cool. The Adder's kind of cool as well. I'm not really so sure about the last three we've done. I know the light's missing on this one, but I'm sure you guys can see the potential in those. Oh, someone suggested the swap van. That's a pretty good suggestion as well, but I think the wheelbase on that is just going to be too long for the vehicles, so I'm not too sure how that's going to work. Although we could place the swap van. We could place the swap van on a bigger vehicle again. Yeah, we'll get onto that later on. Let's go on to a crazy idea first of all. Let's do the bus and the Liberator. Let's see if we can do that. Oh, wrong menu. You guys are all saying either the Baller or the Dubster look the best right now. I've got a few suggestions, or a few people suggesting the Adder, but I think the first two are taking it right now. So yeah, let's move on then to spawn in the other two vehicles. We've got a spooner mode, spawn entity, vehicle, and then we will spawn in. I think it's off-road, isn't it? That the not the Insurgent. Let's see, the Liberator. Should we use the Liberator or should we use the Marshal instead? Because the Liberator has 2 flags, whereas the Marshal has 1. I'm thinking we'll use the. Although, wait, I think the body on the Liberator is smaller. Let's have a quick look in the difference. I think it is, which might work out better. Okay. So we'll place the Liberator down, And then we need to spawn in the bus, which should be in... Is it services that it's in? Services, yes, bus. We use the airport bus. Should we use the green one? And the green will work well. Okay then, let's first of all pick this up and place it directly on the Liberator. There it is. Let's have a look at that already. That's kind of crazy. Let's lift that up, see what we can do with this. There aren't going to be any customization options, but still, how high can we go? About there? Is that going to be kind of good? I don't know how we're going to hide those wheels, but look at that. It's kind of crazy, right? Maybe we should use a smaller bus. Maybe we could use the Vinewood bus instead. But we'll use this one for now. Okay, right. Let's then go to customs. We'll select paint. Can we change the paint color? What can we go for? A chrome bus. Yes, a chrome bus. Look at that. Or we could go for black. You can't really do anything with black because yeah, it looks like because we've got the color on it already, we can't change any of this. We could go for chrome. Should we go for chrome? A chrome bus. We're gonna do something crazy right now, so we might as well go for chrome. Okay, and let's see if we can do the window tints as well to try and hide that Liberator inside there. Wheels. Can we change the wheel color? We can't change the wheels, or the wheel color, sorry, so change the wheels. We can't even change the wheels. It's a bit disappointing. We can't even remove those. So let's move on to, we can remove doors. Windows. Window tints, black. Oh, you can't even do the windows. Okay. Extras, what extras? There are no extras on this either. Any emblems? No, I haven't even got an emblem to put on that. Okay, so there are literally no upgrades that we can do to the bus. That's kind of disappointing. But what we do need to do is select it again and make sure collision is turned off, and then we can select the Liberator, and let's try and make that camouflage in with the bus. So let's go to there. I think in extras we might be able to remove the flag. Let's have a quick look. Oh no, the option is not there either. Okay, so let's go to paint then and see if we can hopefully change the paint color. Okay, chrome. There we go. So I don't know if that really, whether that's better or not. Oh wait, I thought the seats were patriotic then, but they're not. Don't worry. Maybe we'll make the paint black instead, if that works. Matte black to try and camouflage in there. I'm not too sure if that even works either. Okay, we'll just leave it at that for now. It doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, it's not going to happen. Rockstar's never going to add a lift kit in for the bus, so we'll just leave it at that. Wheels, can we? We can't change the color of the wheels. Can we go here then? Wheel color. Oh, we can't change the stock wheels. Off-road. Oh wait, can we go for massive? Oh, we can. We can change them. Awesome. Okay, now we can go for. Oh wait. Oops. A set of SUs. Oh, look at that. I like the pimp bus. But we'll go for a set of Raiders again, and we will make sure the wheel color is black. Oh, they are black already. We go for a different color. Frost white. Chrome available. Chrome's not available, I don't think, as a wheel color for this. Unless we selected a set of. Wait, yeah, we could. A set of chrome rims. There we go. Perfect, and that's pretty much it. So let's go to Franklin mode. So there you go, guys. As requested, we have this, whatever this is supposed to be. It is a lifted bus, which is kind of crazy. Like, we drive around in this then. What are you guys thinking then of this? The lifted bus? Just a Liberator, which does stick through. Let's go to first person. Have a look at that. We're inside the bus. That's the horn. A bit of off-road driving in this. Let's go into cinematic mode. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, it's so awesome. Okay. I don't know if we should try the limo next, or whether we should just leave it at that. Let's park this alongside the baller, because it's going to take up a fair bit of space if we park it this side. Okay, there we go. Okay, that's that's kind of weird looking and awesome at the same time. There you go. Close the door. We walked straight through that? We can. Not even recognized. So, there we go then. That's the off-road lifted bus. Let's move on then to something else. What suggestions are you guys coming in with right now? The Panto? Oh, the Panto. We could always try the Panto, I guess, but do bear in mind, the only frame options we've got are these, so that might not work. Oh, actually, I want to do the swap van. I did say I was going to do the swap van, so there was me like, oh, let's do some realistic things, and I'm like, oh, swap van. What can we put the swap van on? Well, give it a try anyway, only because I'm kind of intrigued. But then, yeah, we'll do one more crazy idea, the swap van on the whatever vehicle is quite big, and then we'll go back to maybe one final realistic idea, whichever you guys suggest, and then we'll leave it at that. There are so many suggestions coming in right now, though, that if you guys want me to, I can do another stream just like this one. Another time. I was only going to stream for about an hour today. I do apologise, but I can do another one some other time, and we can go through some more suggestions you guys may have. So, yeah, we'll see about that. If you guys want that, let me know right now in the comments. And also, if you guys could please drop a like on the stream. I know I ask this a lot, but honestly, guys, it is so awesome when you guys do, and I get the support. I love it. I love it. So please do so if you haven't already. And shoutouts will be coming on later on, at the end of the stream, as always. So just stay tuned for that. So let's spawn in. Is it in services or is it in emergency? I think it's an emergency. It should just be known as SWAT, right? Is it just SWAT? Where is it? SWAT. Oh no, we've already gone past the option for SWAT. So it might just be. Oh, is it riot van? I think it is riot van, isn't it? Where is riot van? Fire truck. No, I haven't got. Oh, tank. What about tank? Put that on the. Oh yeah, the tank on the monster truck. Oh my god, that's an awesome idea. I'll have to save that for a different time. Okay, so I don't think it's in any of these, so it must be in. Maybe it's in trucks or services. So utility, none of those. Where is the riot van? I know there's a riot van here somewhere. Riot van. Where are you? Wait, can we spawn? Okay, let's try this. Riots. Wait, there it is. Okay, it just spawned in. I'm not too sure where it was saved, but there it is. Okay, now we have to try and find a vehicle which is a similar length to this wheelbase. I was thinking the contender, not the contender, sorry, the Guardian. Yeah, there we go, the Guardian. I knew it was a pickup truck. It should be a pretty good length. So let's go to, is it an SUVs? Or is it an off-road? I think it's an off-road. Guardian. Oh wait, Sand King. Could Sand King work? Sand King's pretty long. But let's try the Guardian first of all. Or the Insurgent. That's a pretty good shout, right? Guardian. There it is. Guardian. Sweet. Okay, I'm hoping that's going to be the right length for the wheelbase. It looks pretty close. So let's put this on the Guardian and see what that looks like. Ooh, look at that. It's oh, actually it's wider. I didn't realize it was that much wider. I was hoping they're going to be a very similar width. Is the Sand King wider or not? I don't think it is. Okay, I might have to detach that. Oops, a daisy. It's kind of awkward. Okay, let's just remove this car out of the way and delete it. Delete. That'll remove all the panels as well. It pretty much did. Okay, can we flip this one or just delete it? Okay, delete. The right van might not work, so we might have to use a different one. But let's try again. Spooner down to. Alright, someone says it's an SUV. Is that right? The riot van? Riot van, or is it known as SWAT? No, I'll just spawn it again by naming it. Riots. There we go. Now, what's a very, very wide vehicle in the game? What's wide and lifted? What can we think that's wide and lifted? Apart from the... Oh, wait, the barracks. Ooh, barracks. The barracks too long? I think the barracks is a bit too long. Could always extend it though, couldn't we? Oh, you know, we'll give it a try. Let's give it a try. Let's see what that looks like. What we can do with this. Actually, I think it's going to be slightly too long for my liking, so let me just delete this one. Bad idea, Sam. Okay, let's try another vehicle. Come on, guys, I need your suggestions right now. Oh wait, what if we spawn in the barracks semi? Can you guys see what I'm talking about? Put the riot then on top of that. Attachment options. Barracks semi. Ooh, I think that could work. Okay, right, and let's. Wait, what wheel is that? Oh, it's got. Oh no! This vehicle has 6 wheels. That might ruin things, and it's still. The riot van is still slightly too wide. Let's just try and mess around with it anyway. See what we can do. Otherwise, I'll give up on this suggestion and we'll move on to something else. We'll move that back to there. Okay. And okay, so it's not really that lifted, to be honest. It's kind of minimal. We need to go. Now we have this grill showing right here, but let's see if we can change that. See if we can change some of these colors up. So let's first of all, we need to go to the custom option and remove these wheels. Right now I'm just talking to myself, by the way. I do apologize if I'm just blabbering on about stuff that's like not even making sense. Remove all of those wheels and we'll set the wheels to black so we can sort of camouflage them in. Oh, it doesn't look like we can even do that. Can we change the wheels on this SUV? Oh, wait. My game's crashed. My game crashed from trying to fit these wheels on, so just. Oh, it's so crashed, it's so broken in fact that. Oh, a script hook. Oh, wait, no. Has the game not crashed? The game is still running. What's happening? Oh, right, okay, it's. I'm frozen in this little menu here because menu. The mod menu I'm using has broken, so I'm going to have to close the game down and then I have to reload it back up. That's kind of annoying, but by the looks of things that's not going to work at all. So let me reload the game, and I still want to do one more vehicle, so let me load that up. Unless you guys want me to do some shoutouts, whatever you guys would prefer. Do we do one more vehicle, or should I do some shoutouts and just end the live stream and then leave the vehicles for another one some other time, maybe next week or something? Comment right now. And whilst that's happening, I got a quick look at chat. So someone said you should use some muscle cars. There is an option, someone said, to remove the wheels, but when you place a car on top of another one, you can't remove the wheels for some reason. I'm not too sure why that is. Someone said try the Hydra. I was trying to go with vehicles which sort of fit the off-road lifted theme, with a few sort of like awesome, crazy suggestions which you guys had. I think you guys would prefer that we just do some shoutouts rather than continue, because right now there is just a load of comments from you guys saying shout out, shout out, shout out. Leave it to next week. We just want shoutouts. Okay then, let's just do some shoutouts then. That's what you guys want. So we'll wrap things up right now then. So please guys, please drop a like on this live stream if you've enjoyed it. I'll try and do the live stream like this one sometime where we lift some more cars and create some off-road themed concept vehicles. So please, yep, drop a like if you guys want to shout out right now, and follow me on Twitter as well. Yeah, definitely follow me on Twitter if you don't do so already, so you can stay up to date with all the latest news regarding myself, videos, and stuff like that. So we'll just have a quick drive around, I think, right now. Actually, no, we'll spawn in one of my lifted vehicles. We should be able to do that. So let me just quickly do that. Oh, please don't break. We spawn one of these in, and then we will continue with the shoutouts. Is it favorites? It is. Oh, why have they all disappeared? And for some reason they've all gone. All the vehicles I just made are all gone. Oh my god. Well, that's kind of annoying. Okay, then, nothing we can really do then. So, let's get on with the shoutouts. So, shout out to Asus, shout out to Thomas, shout out to Solar, shout out to Drift Kings, shout out to Mixbox27, shout out to Metro, was it? Yeah, 27, I thought it was 87 then, my bad. Shout out to Weasel63, shout out to Yusuf, shout out to Soul Reaper, shout out to Alfie, shout out to Mr. Crazy, shout out to Evil Pocket, shout out to Ivan, shout out to Todd, shout out to Thomas, shout out to Drifts, shout out to Connor, shout out to Todd, shout out to Lone Star, shout out to Swift123, shout out to The Kid, shout out to Lars, shout out to Ignis, shout out to Glade, shout out to Tyler, shout out to Titan, shout out to William, shout out to Monster, shout out to MC Shady, shout out to Imran, shout out to Clara, shout out to Killer, shout out to Joe, shout out to Killer, shout out to Soul, shout out to Cloudy, shout out to the JZ Kid, shout out to Wales for the win, thank you for coming back, man, appreciated, shout out to Mike, shout out to Corbis, shout out to James. I'm doing this again where I'm trying to drive and do shout outs, it's almost impossible, so we'll just like pretend to drive. Shout out to Newcastle, shout out to Todd Clark, shout out to Kyle Geep, shout out to FIFA Master, shout out to Cody, shout out to Michael, shout out to Jose, shout out to JNK Bot, shout out to Fudge, shout out to Metro, shout out to Creepster, shout out to Simple, shout out to the G Nova, shout out to Awesome, shout out to Avan, shout out to Rafi, shout out to Welsh Dragon, shout out to Cody again, shout out to the Kushefif 1998, shout out to Derpy, shout out to Mustafa, shout out to Glade again, shout out to Crazy PS4 Gamer, I think it is, XXXX, shout out to Barrel Wheel, shout out to Bradley, shout out to SMYE something or other. The name wasn't even a name, so it was like a random collection of letters and numbers, so apologies, I couldn't really make out what that even was. Shout out to King, shout out to Philip, shout out to Solar, shout out to Killer Clown, shout out to Luna, shout out to Leon, shout out to SJ Gaming, shout out to J and P Vlogs, shout out to Blaira, shout out to Metroplex, shout out to Ryan, shout out to Stefan, shout out to Ghost, shout out to the Game Boy, shout out to Tyder, shout out to Finn, shout out to Glitcher, shout out to Bradley, shout out to Kerry, shout out to Marmite, shout out to William, and shout out to Death Trap, I think it was, or Det Rap, something like that. There we go. I think pretty much all the shoutouts are done. I'm seeing loads and loads of the same names over and over again, but apologies if I haven't given you a shout out. Just tune into tomorrow's live stream and hopefully I can get you done then. As always guys, I hope you've enjoyed this stream. All I ask for you guys is to drop a like. Your likes are greatly appreciated. It motivates me. I'm giving you guys the same speech I give in every live stream, apologies. And of course follow me on Twitter. And if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. There we go, all the promotions done. You guys can now go and chill, watch Netflix, do whatever you want, have fun in GTA, but I hope you guys have enjoyed this stream. So as always guys, thank you for watching. I open sticky keys to close my game of GTA. As always guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next live stream or video. I love you all.